We are celebrating a century of statehood here at South Dakota Public TV all across the region, and we are happy to have you with us. Well, young astronauts of South Dakota, I hope you are watching right now and that you'll really perk your ears up for this one, because our next segment talks about a very special South Dakotan. The Centennial is pretty special to those of us who still make our home in South Dakota, but what does it mean to those who were here at one time and who currently live outside the state? Well, for Chuck Sam Gemar, South Dakota's only astronaut, it means a great deal. Even though he lives in Houston, Gemar still considers himself a South Dakotan, and he does return to the state frequently when he goes back to Scotland to visit his folks and check in at the grocery store. And we caught up with him in Sioux Falls in July at the Centennial homecoming of South Dakota celebrities.
When Chuck Gemar was a high school student in Scotland, South Dakota, he never dreamed he'd someday be a NASA astronaut.
I always tell the people that influenced my life the most were teachers, were educators. My high school counselor, who said I've never accomplished anything, was probably the greatest influence other than my family and the people of my hometown, Scotland.
That influence led to some pretty impressive accomplishments. He reviewed the sequence of events that led him to become an astronaut.
Out of high school, I enlisted in the Army, non-traditional again. Spent a couple years enlisted, went to West Point, graduated from there in 1979, was commissioned in the infantry, started flying as an Army aviator in late in 79 and graduated from flight school in 1980, and had been working in several aviation capacities within the Army and was selected by NASA in 1985 as an astronaut mission specialist.
The Army captain will be flying high on July 9th, 1990. That's when he's scheduled to go on a space shuttle flight, a classified mission for the Department of Defense. But in the air or not, he's a down-to-earth guy who attributes his success to his South Dakota roots.
Well, I think the thing that separates South Dakotans from other people is just they're good people, and there's good people all over, but they're hard workers. You know, they're very solid family structure, very close family structure. And I think probably the fact that you're not afraid of hard work and you have that, you know, kind of day's work, day's pay for day's work ethic, I think people recognize that all over the country. And that's why South Dakotans tend to rise to positions of leadership all over, in all fields.
The values of his home state are so firmly ingrained in him that Gemar feels as though he never really left, which is probably why South Dakota's Centennial is so important to him.
Well, the biggest thing Centennial means is this opportunity for us to rediscover our roots. You know, South Dakota is a pioneering people. We've always been a pioneering people. And I think it gives us opportunity.